take from the outcome of the game?
Some good, some bad. I think that we are getting better at understanding our assignments and playing the run, but we're still not there. We could have played so much better. Played a very good opponent, and they're very tough to defend. But there's still a lot from that film that we could have done better, and I think our players see that, and we're working forward on getting better.
What have you guys done better the last 2 games to sort of cut back on explosive plays by the opponent?
We really haven't done anything different. The players have just executed better, but we've kind of stayed the course with what we do, and just hoped with repetitions that the players would catch on, and in some ways they have, in some ways they haven't, and we're just coaching them every day to get better and play technique and execute and play hard.
DJ, in watching film of that Vanderbilt game last year, what lessons can you apply to this week from that game?
From watching the film from last year, we won a lot of third downs. We played pretty good defense. You know what we gave. There's some things that I think that we did well that our players that didn't play could see. Some of the players that played a lot last year did some things very well in that game, in the run game. And I think that it's good for our guys that we got on the field now to see how they execute and how they execute some of those techniques. But I think, like anything, you got to finish games. What sticks out in my mind from that game is I think they were able to put together a 3-minute, 4-minute drive at the end of the game and run the clock out, and that can't happen. We should have been able to stop them and give the offense the ball back.
What do you like that you're seeing from your outside linebackers now, maybe that you didn't see sort of earlier in the season? Is there anything?
I think that they're executing better, and that goes for the whole defense. But 2, they're playing a little bit faster, I think, because they know what they're doing, and they're rushing the passer better. We're getting to the quarterback, so just continuing to work on getting them better every day, and just harping on the little things, and just it's one day at a time. You can't jump 2 years from now. So we emphasize on what they need to do today and where they need to go to get by for Saturday, and I think our players understand they're not getting frustrated. They're just continuing to work and continue to harp on getting better every day.
DJ, since you started incorporating more and more of your younger players in, how many do you think you've added to your rotation since you started the season, and how many more, unless you have enough, coaches never have enough, how many more do you think you might need? You can't compete with that.
I've had some jobs where I've done a lot. What was that?
You started incorporating more and more kids after the first week when you thought that they were ready, like Pringle and some other guys. How many more guys do you now have in your defense in rotation?
We still plan on getting more in the mix. We still have some guys on the shelf that we're training that we think are going to be ready to play soon. And so, we hope to get at least a 2-deep rotation at every position for the game. We don't want a player playing every rep. We want somebody to be able to come in and spell every player at every position, and that's our goal, and we're getting very close to that.
Have you ever had a 2-deep rotation since you've been here?
I think that last year at defensive line, I think we were able to rotate at defensive line last year, and at certain positions we've been able to rotate. But I don't think we've had all 11 since I've been here. I don't think we've been able to rotate all 11.
Eliot's one of those guys that you got to rotate in against Alabama. What did he do well to make him the most productive game of his career?
Eli has really good instincts. I think Eli is very athletic. Eli is a very sure tackler. Okay, Eli, though, is a freshman. Eli was with our scout team last year and didn't get any reps within our scheme. So his work where he needs to work is continuing to understand the scheme and execute the scheme, and he's getting better with it. So that's why Eli's seeing more playing time, and I think that the better he gets, the more playing time he'll see and the more plays that he'll make.
How would you describe the process of getting guys to play more disciplined, to really understand, the technique and assignments that kind of thing?
Well, I think that the more pressure situations you can put them in, the better they'll perform. in pressure situations in the game. Discipline is in a pressure situation, your habits rise to the top, and so if they were disciplined to do things right all the time, when that pressure situation hits, then they'll do it. But if they weren't disciplined to do things right all the time, when that pressure situation hits, then they won't do it right. So we try to put pressure on them in practice, you know, have them feel that pressure, so they'll execute when they feel that pressure in the game.
What does Vandy do offensively that you all have to be able to stop it?
Vandy runs the ball very well. They're a very physical team. They have an excellent tailback. They control the clock. They run a pro style offense, and they run it very well. And they do a lot of shifts and motions, and, try to get you to get lined up, and they possess the ball. They make sure that they're going to keep the ball in their offense's hands, and they do that by running an effective pro style offense. And like I said, they can run the ball very well, and we've got to be able to stop it.
DJ, who are some of those guys that are getting closer? You said there are some guys who you think are close to helping you. Any names that you?
I think Kinjera Daniel, is getting closer. I think we talked about Eli Brown getting more playing time. I think Cash Daniel's getting closer. I think Jordan Bonner's getting closer. I think moving forward, you'll see those guys on the field more often.
Derek? Yeah, how's us about Jared Daniel?
Yeah. All right, folks, thank you very much.
Thank you.